What if a single sip could make you the fastest gamer alive? But what if that power came at a cost? Welcome to today's recap of Field of Fire, a thrilling sci-fi action movie that takes gaming to a whole new level. Stick around as we dive into this high-speed adventure filled with competition, betrayal, and an apocalyptic twist you won't see coming. Let's get started. Our story begins in California, 2017. Meet Val, a hardcore gamer obsessed with Field of Fire, a first-person shooter where she dominates the competition under the name Speedrun. Her dream: to win a tournament and go pro, but real life keeps getting in the way. One morning, her father Carlos reminds her about an important job interview he arranged for her. She agrees reluctantly, but as soon as she's out the door, she ditches the plan. Instead, she meets up with her boyfriend Evan, swapping her formal attire for casual clothes. Why? Because today's the tournament, and she's betting everything on winning that $10,000 prize. But there's a problem. Roy, aka Kilohertz, the undefeated champion, is competing too. Roy isn't just good, he's a legend. Even the commentators assume he'll win. The tournament begins, and while Val puts up a good fight, she gets overconfident in the final moments. She tries to land a flashy kill, but Roy outmaneuvers her and snatches the victory. Brutal. On her way out, Val is fuming. How could Roy move so fast, faster than human reaction time? That's when she meets Kojima, an enigmatic man who calls himself a fairy grandmother. He confirms her suspicion Roy is using something unnatural. Before disappearing, Kojima hands her a card, offering her a way to win. Back home, Val's lies catch up with her. Carlos knows she skipped the interview, and she didn't pick up her grandmother either. Furious, he reschedules the interview for the next day. But Val is laser-focused on the tournament finals. She wants to win no matter what. Curiosity gets the best of her, and she visits the address on Kojima's card. It leads to a gaming cafe called the Gold Saucer. There, Kojima gives her a mysterious drink, Impulse 9. The moment she takes a sip, everything changes. Time slows down. Her reflexes skyrocket. She beats an impossible game in seconds. But there's a catch. The effects snap back hard, leaving her unconscious for an hour. Kojima warns her Impulse 9 is powerful, but dangerous. Still, desperate to win, Val buys a bottle. The next day, the tournament begins. Val drinks Impulse 9 and dominates the match, killing opponents with godlike speed. But Roy isn't so easily beaten. He's using Impulse 9 too. It becomes a battle of reflexes, but as Val's effects wear off, she panics and chugs the entire bottle. She lands the final kill shot. She's done it, she's won. The crowd erupts in cheers, but something's wrong. The world around her fades, and suddenly, she wakes up in a completely different world. It's 2029. The world is a wasteland. She's living in a rundown house with 3 children who call her mommy. Panicked, she stumbles outside and finds a post-apocalyptic hellscape. People live on the streets, scavenging for survival. Her husband, Evan. In this twisted future, the world collapsed because of Impulse 9. People who drank too much snapped back years later with no memory of their lives. One of those people, the former US president, who woke up with his finger on the nuke button, ending civilization as they knew it. Val is now the town's sheriff, responsible for protecting survivors. But this life is exhausting. Endless chores, scavenging, and barely surviving. One night, she stumbles upon Field of Fire on an old console. For the first time, she bonds with her kids, teaching them to play. But her distraction costs a life. Her deputy is killed because she forgot her shift. Guilt-ridden and hopeless, Val decides to leave. She writes a farewell letter to Evan, and wanders into the wastelands. After hours of wandering, she stumbles upon the Gold Saucer, now abandoned and decayed. But inside, Kojima is still there unchanged. He offers her another bottle of Impulse 9, a chance to escape this miserable reality. Tempted, she almost drinks it. But then she sees her daughter's drawing, "My hero." That's when she realizes she can't run anymore. She must fix this. Val returns to town, but Evan refuses to let her in. Just as she convinces him, alarms blare. The town is under attack by Roy and his gang of death lizards. Armed with one last bottle of Impulse 9, Val chugs it and faces Roy in one final battle. With superhuman reflexes, she takes down his gang in an explosive firefight. But Roy isn't going down easily. He shoots her, leaving her wounded. Just as he's about to finish her, Val dodges and lands the final shot, killing him. With her last strength, she fires a flare, signaling that the town is safe. As her vision fades, she clutches her daughter's drawing, a true hero, in the end. And that's how Field of Fire ends, a thrilling ride packed with action, betrayal, and one gamer's journey from selfish ambition to true heroism. Would you take Impulse 9 for ultimate speed? Or would you rather play fair? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.